All of these are going to be really powerful assets for you. 1, with your marketing, 2, for building trust, and 3, for adding value to the sales process and helping you close more deals. Hey, I'm Spencer Powell, and welcome back to Builder Funnel TV, where remodelers and custom builders tune in to grow their businesses. Here at Builder Funnel, we're always focused on helping you take a strategy-first approach before jumping into tactics. And as a quick reminder, if you haven't joined Remodeler Growth Community, we'll drop a link below, or you can head over to remodelercommunity.com and learn more about that. But when you join for 1 month, you also get lifetime access to Builder Funnel Academy. All right, with that being said, today's topic is 4 videos that every remodeler needs to build trust. So to put a strategy lens on all this, we want to use marketing pieces to build some trust prior to moving somebody from prospect into the sales process. So as they hit your website, your social media, we want them to get to know you, like you, and then trust you even before they call in, talk to anybody, whether it's the office manager doing a phone intake call or setting up the first meeting, whatever it is, we want them to have some of those traits and connection points prior to having that first one-on-one interaction with somebody at your company. So we can do this in a number of ways, but today we're going to talk about 4 different videos that you can use to build some of that trust and connection. And the first one is, how much does it cost? And this is a critical question that people are searching for when they want to know how much is it going to cost to remodel their kitchen, how much to refinish their basement, how much to build a custom home, how much to buy a lot. All of these questions they want to know, and they're typing them into Google. And so what we want to do is just intercept them where they are in their research process and then help guide them to the right answer. So you can create a video, and I would recommend creating a video per service. So if you do kitchens, bathrooms, and additions, then do a how much does it cost video for each separate service, and then do a summary on, kind of the low end, the mid end, or the middle and the high end of the range of what it will potentially cost and what to expect. And so this video, once you've created that, it's going to start to build trust when people hit your website and they start watching it. 1, because they're getting good information while they're doing research. 2, they're actually going to see you and hear from you and start to get to know you before they actually meet you in person. And those are really powerful qualities and traits that a video can do for you. And the great thing is, you will rarely have to update the video, maybe once a year or something like that. And so it can work for you over time in a big, big way. So that is the first one, but I would say it's kind of video 1 with a part A, B, C, D, depending on how many different services you offer. In also thinking about taking a strategy-first approach, the reason we do video, in addition to the fact that they're going to form that connection with you over the camera by seeing and hearing from you, is that video ranks pretty well in Google. And if you pair that with a written blog or write-up of the video and you embed the video in the blog, then you're going to get found even more. All right, so let's talk about the second video, which is how long will this take? And again, this is going to be a 2 with a part A, B, C, depending on how many services you have or offer. But people want to know, hey, I'm getting into this big project. How long is this going to take? What should I expect? And so you'll see as we go down the line with some of these questions, what we're trying to do is educate and let the person know exactly what to expect. And when you do that, it builds a lot of trust. And so if you go in and you say, hey, this kitchen's going to take 3 weeks and it takes 3 months, it's going to lead to poor reviews, bad customer experience, and not the outcome we're looking for. But if you say, hey, right now supply chains are crazy, it's really tough to find people, it's tough to get on the schedule, we're booked out for 6 months, probably we can have a design meeting in 3 months, and then the design process will take 4 months, and then your actual construction project will take 7 months. If you kind of lay that out and you just say, this is just the reality of the industry right now, and this is what to expect, again, that's going to build a lot of trust, and you're setting the right expectation when somebody actually comes in, they book the call, or even if they have that first call on the phone as a pre-qual call, and then you send this as follow-up before the first meeting, they're already pre-framed and ready for this information when you go to actually walk them through the rest of the sales process. So it's a really valuable piece of content that you can create. All right, the third one is just your process in general. So what are the steps? How long do the steps take? What should you expect at each step of the process? And so you can start it even pre-construction, with the initial meeting before signing. Here's what to expect at the first meeting. Here's the objective of that meeting. Then if you say, let's move forward, here's what happens at the next meeting. Here's what happens when you're ready to move forward with design. This is what the design phase looks like. Here's what you'll be responsible for. Here's what our deliverables are. Then we'll move into construction. Here's what we'll need from you. Here's what we're going to do. Here's how we'll communicate throughout this process. And you can explain all those little details throughout the entire process from A to Z, all the way down to, punch list, walking through, warranty information, but really taking them through the entire process. And this is something that's going to alleviate a lot of fears, a lot of concerns that people have, and especially with bigger projects. They hear the horror stories, they have lots of questions, they're tentative, they want to make sure that they feel comfortable. And one of the best ways that humans feel comfortable is when they have enough information or a lot of information about what they're getting into. So the process video is a great one, and that one is more what we would call truly evergreen, in that you can pretty much do that video once and you're going to be able to use it for years and years unless you totally retool your process and you change some of the major stages. So that is a great piece to focus on. And then the fourth one, which is customer testimonials or project stories. And I'm going to say ×3 here. So you're watching this video, I gave you 4 videos, but then within each one, I probably got you up to 10 or 12. But the reality is they're all going to fit into these 4 buckets, and they're all highly valuable. And so the fourth one, I said, get at least 3 testimonials on video or kind of project stories, because those are going to be assets that you can use to send to somebody as a sales follow-up. They're also going to be able to see these videos as they're browsing your website. And if you have 3 different videos, there's a good chance those are around different projects. So you want to showcase, hey, here was a testimonial from somebody that did a kitchen versus an addition versus a bathroom. Or if you're a hyper specialist and all you want to do is attract people to do kitchens, then you line up 3 kitchen testimonials, and that's extremely powerful in attracting more of what you want. And so those are the 4 videos. What does it cost? How long is it going to take? What's the process? And then outlining those customer testimonials. So there you have it, 4 videos, which was really about 12 videos. But if you focus on these pieces, all of these are going to be really powerful assets for you. 1, with your marketing, 2, for building trust, and 3, for adding value to the sales process and helping you close more deals. So if you line these up, you can probably knock them out in the next 3 months, and then these will be marketing pieces that you can use for the rest of the year and well into next year, and some you'll be able to use for years and years to come. All right, so your action item for today is to start scripting out a couple of those videos and see if you can get them scheduled and on the calendar. If you need some help with the strategy or talking through some of this stuff, you can always find us at builderfunnel.com. And with that, we'll see you next time here on Builder Funnel TV.